Just wanted to give you guys an update on this Nepros ratchet. I have the other ones in here for size comparison. Now this is a Tecton. These are all stubbies. This is a Tecton stubby that frankly rarely ever gets used, just because I have an assortment of them, and I have some other ones that are a little nicer, that I tend to use more often. I especially love these, and you can see the size difference, right? Now this is a 1/4 inch body, and I especially love these because it's just hard to, we'll just compare it to the Snap-on. It's another very high quality brand. So the head size is key, and when I'm reaching for a stubby, you know, I'm wanting the highest quality, most reliable ratchet that I can get. I'm not gonna worry about breaking or anything like that, but it's gonna get the job done. And obviously I'm needing to use it on fasteners larger than 10 millimeter, or maybe not always, but that's why I'm going for 3/8. Typically 3/8 drive, things over 10 millimeter, you're using 3/8 drive, okay? Just as a rule of thumb, at least for me. And some tool manufacturers like Snap-on, they do, even though they sell 1/4 inch sets, they go up to like say 12 or 14. They really recommend anything over 10 millimeter. You want to start reaching for that 3/8 drive, okay? So they don't want to warranty out the ratchets, the 1/4 inch ratchets, because you're using on 15 millimeter socket. That's probably twice. So anyway, this is how it's hold up. The chrome. Now this ratchet is in the toolbox, getting shook around a lot. I use it a lot. I don't keep it in the box or anything like that. I mean, it's a tool that gets used on a regular basis, and it is one of my go-to ratchets. Now this one has the redesign. This is one of the compact versions. Like I said, it's like a 1/4 inch body. It's one of their compact ratchets. It's on that compact line, and the quick release is very well. It works good. It's been good. That mirror finish, even though mine is all scratched up because I use them a lot, and they're in a toolbox with a lot of other tools. The chrome is held up really good, and it's very durable versus, say, the chrome that comes on some of the Icon stuff. Not to pick on Icon, it's just that their wrenches have a chrome finish on it, and it doesn't hold up very well. It scratches very easily, and this wrench, as you can see, is very scratched up and it looks pretty bad, and it stays in a toolbox and it stays in the case. All those scratches were just from using it a couple of times, literally 2 times. I used that particular wrench on 2 jobs, and yeah, so the chrome on this has held up very well because this has been in the box for months, and it has been getting used on a regular basis. Now this one looks fine. I hadn't had to use this one very much, and it sits in the toolbox, and it came with these scratches in it, because when they ship these to the dealers, they come in a box loosely unwrapped with 100 other ratchets, and they just bounce around, but not a big deal. I even tried to clean this one up and polish it up a bit before I put it on the camera. But this is a really good ratchet that I recommend. I got the other ratchets just to show size, so it's just a little bit longer than the Snap-on stubby flex head. And man, look at the size difference almost. So this would be a little more fair comparison versus the Snap-on stubby, which I was showing basically for the difference for the length. So, but it's not really fair to compare the head size of this Nepros compact version. They have a new line of compact, what they call their compact line of ratchets. It's relatively new, but what it is the same thing that everybody else does, is when they take a 1/4 inch ratchet and put the 3/8 kit in it. So it's just that's basically all it is, as far as I know. If anybody thinks they totally redesigned this from the ground up and it's not just a 1/4 inch Nepros ratchet with a 3/8 gear set, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's all it is. But they come in even a long handle like this with the compact head, and I'll probably buy one of those as well. So instead of comparing the head size of this to this, we'd be better suited to compare the head size of a Snap-on 1/4 inch ratchet, and then the difference is extreme. Okay, because Snap-on does offer 3/8 ratchets in their 1/4 inch bodies. You can get that from Snap-on. So now the Nepros is still smaller, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's not such a drastic difference when you're looking at their 3/8 drive kit in the 1/4 inch body versus a Snap-on 1/4 inch body. It's not that big of a difference. Okay, this is still the 90 tooth gear set, and this is the 80 tooth gear set on the Snap-on, but you know, pretty soon we'll have the 100 tooth version, and then Snap-on will kind of be back on top of the premium professional grade ratchets as far as tooth count. And it's hard for premium companies to do this because you're making one line obsolete. You know, it's like when I talked about how Snap-on had 36 tooth ratchets before they came out with these the dual 80s. You know, the main thing was the 36 tooth ratchets. But then when they came out with the dual 80s, that was a big jump. And even if you look on, and I'll probably put a picture on the screen of when Koken, they were the same way. So Koken had 20 tooth ratchets, the Snap-on had 20 tooth ratchets, Koken had 20 tooth ratchets. Snap-on had 36 tooth ratchets, Koken had 36 tooth ratchets. But then Snap-on did something different, and Koken didn't too much follow suit. Snap-on went to the dual 80, and Koken, they only went to the 72. So Snap-on went dual 80, Koken went 72T, and even with a lot of their Zeal ratchets, like this one is that's a 72 tooth mechanism in that ratchet. Okay. this ratchet, it's a 36 tooth mechanism in that ratchet. And if you go on Koken's website right now and you look at it, you'll see that their new line of ratchets they're touting the big upgrade, pre-order now, 72, the 72T. So for them, the biggest news on their new line of ratchets is that they made it to 72, right? So it's a big deal when a company upgrades their main tools, their hardline tools like the ratchets, you know, bread and butter type tools. So you had Koken doing it with the 72 tooth stuff, and that's out. You know, all their other stuff was 36, just like before Snap-on came out with a dual 80. And make no mistake, Snap-on leads the pack. They're at the top of the food chain. Whether you like them, you hate them, you think their stuff is too expensive or not, the bottom line is Snap-on tools are an industry leader when it comes to tools, quality, manufacturing, and innovation. It's just a fact. It's nothing to really argue about. They are the industry standard. You know, you want to know if your stuff's up to snuff. Oh, how does it stack up against a Snap-on? That's what everybody's shooting for. How does my product stack up against Snap-on? So, and that's just a fact, guys. I know I'll hear about it in the comments. It's okay. It still doesn't change the fact. So, with Snap-on coming out with these 100 tooth ratchets that they're coming out with, and it's a drastic change. Like I said, they put the screws back on the back, and it's not a drastic change in the tooth count like when they went from 36T to the dual 80 stuff. It's not a big jump like that, but you had so many of the Taiwanese players out there. Everybody is getting the Taiwan tools. Everybody and their grandmother has a high tooth count ratchet, and it was 90 teeth. You know, some of them got a little gimmicky, like the Husky stuff where they say it's 100 position. It's not really 100 tooth, it's 100 position ratchet. And then you got Gear Wrench with their 120 XP, you know, and I don't know if that's really a true 120 tooth gear, or is it a dual 260 tooth gears stacked, whatever. But you know, everybody's going for the higher tooth count, lower swing arc, right? And so Snap-on had to respond, even though they just came out with this line of quick release dual 80s. So the dual 80s will be around for a while, but you know, I doubt that the 100 tooth design is going to come out with the quick release stuff, because this is a relatively new design. If you want quick release Snap-on, it's probably going to be dual 80. But when it comes to their regular 3/8 ratchets, the dual 80, normal 3/8 flex head, not the special stuff, I'm pretty sure that the 100 tooth stuff's going to take that over. And then all the specialty stuff, years and years later down the line, will follow until they phase them all the way out, just like they did the 36 tooth mechanisms. But yeah, 3/8 and a 1/4 inch body. Nepros is calling this their compact line of ratchets. And for them, it is new because they hadn't done that before. A little magnetic action going on there. I'll have to see what my guy has on the truck as far as the Snap-on versions of the regular pair head. Like, you guys know about my little Snap-on roto head, which I'm not talking about the stuff that people make themselves. I'm talking about stuff Snap-on actually sells when from the factory, they put the 3/8 kit in a 1/4 inch body. So this one came from Snap-on like this, and they might have some other ones to where Snap-on produces them like that. I know that you can take certain 1/4 inch bodies and just put a 3/8 head kit in it, and it fits. And I'm just looking for a man. That's pretty huge. Looking for my regular dual 80. Okay, so they're just taking the anvil portion and putting it. They're just taking that and putting it in there. Hey, if it works, it works. I'll see if Snap-on sells any more of those that they make, not just something that somebody Frankenstein together, and I'll probably buy them. Because it is very helpful to have this form factor. Okay, so I made the video as normal. I made the video way too long, and we were talking about the update on the Nepros ratchet that I've been using for a while, and I wanted to just give a review on this since I've had it for a while now and I've used it a lot. I just wanted to review it. The ratchet is nice, you know, it's good. To me, it's worth the money. As I mentioned to a viewer before, let's grab one of these Snap-on sockets. It's hard for me to spend a lot of money on the Nepros stuff because I don't know what their warranty process looked like. And when this thing breaks, I mean, who am I going to take it to? With the Snap-on stuff, I just take it on the truck. You know, with some of the local stuff, I just go back to the store. But what am I going to do with this? I'm going to have to mail this back to Japan. Sweet. Still release, that's what I want in a quick release. So this is a good tool. I really like it. This is a good tool. I really like it. The normal, well, this is the redesign. This is the new one, the Superior 90 gear versus the Innovative, which was the old style with the 90 on it, and then they redid them. You can kind of see side by side. But yeah, I like their tools, man. The Ratchet is good. I've never tried their sockets or anything. But I won't invest a lot into their stuff because of the warranty process. So if anybody out there knows anything about the warranty process, put in the comments below. Let us know if you've ever had to warranty out a Nepros Ratchet and what that process looks like. If it was easy to warranty their stuff out, like Tecton, it's super easy to warranty their stuff out. Take a picture of it, you send it to them, explain your issue, they mail you another one. They don't even want the old one back. I don't care if they did want the old one back because I don't want a defective or broken tool, but it's been my experience. I've warrantied out Tecton tools, and all I do is take a picture of it, show them the defect, and they send me another tool. If I don't think Nepros is gonna do that, something that tells me, as a matter of fact, while doing research before I started buying KTC tools, which is the same company that makes Nepros, makes the Coke and stuff, KTC, Kyoto Tool Company, they considered like the gear set to be a consumable. So like when the gear set wears out, they don't consider that to be a warrantyable part of the tool. They consider the internals to be consumable, that they know they're gonna wear out over time, and you're just stuck with it. Buy a repair kit, basically. They're not gonna give you another ratchet. They're not gonna give you the repair kit for free. They consider it just a consumable. And you know, I don't have to deal with that when it comes to Snap-on. The whole ratchet is covered, which is why you can't go wrong with Snap-on. As that old saying goes, you can't beat the Snap-on, man. You just can't beat them, man. Their stuff just goes forever. You just keep warrantying it out. They last a long time. And if it ever does fail on you, they just give you a new one, the latest, greatest model that's available at the time. You can't beat it. So I'm gonna stay loyal to Snap-on. I'm still gonna buy whatever works and buy what I like. But when it comes to some of these other guys, like the Koken, I know they got Koken USA out now, and they got a distribution warehouse over here somewhere. You get the product a little easier and whatnot. And I'm not 100% if they're doing the warranty through Koken USA or not for any Koken product, no matter where you got it from. Leave it in the comments below if you know the Koken warranty process. But I know the Snap-on warranty process. Get on the truck and hand it to your guy. I mean, so I can't go wrong with that. That's what I got, guys. RV Tech Pro out.